All right, we're starting out about the finish line, about halfway down the front stretch. Pretty wide. So we're heading down into turn one. Gonna have the opening in the wall there with the off ramp, maybe the on ramp too. I haven't really decided yet, but the picture doesn't really do justice to the banking. It's like there, that helps a little bit maybe to get a feel for the banking on the outside. Inside is flat. It kind of gradually works its way up. We still got a little bit more work to do with the banking, but those flags around there mark the inside of the corner. Whole track's about 32 to 38 or so feet wide, depending on where on the track you are. But there's a swamp back there. We'll have some sort of wall barricade in addition to the regular track wall, so nobody ends up in the swamp. But we're going down the back stretch here. Obviously, we still got a lot of rock to get rid of. The track's it's really dry right now. I don't have my discs over here yet. So, but we're going on the back stretch. There is a couple feet of banking on the back stretch. A little hard to, let's see if I can get that so you can kind of get a feel for it. But we head down. It's really tough to get a good feel for the banking. It's banking on the outside is going to be pretty steep. We got a little bit more work to do with it. Right now, we're going to try to get the rocks out before we put the grader on it to give it its final shape. But heading down into the corner, heading down into turn 3 right here. We're trying to work with dry dirt today. That's why it's kind of pulling a box blade around, pulling a rake around. But it's just too hard right now without tearing it up. But we're fairly wide here. Should be room for 3 distinct lines of racing. Slingshots should have plenty of room to race. I think we're going to see a lot of slingshots running up against the wall. I know when we've had them down at Champion, we haven't had any races with them there. We've had a few hot lap, and they really like the high lane around there. Fairly similar size track. This one's I think this one's just a touch bigger. But yeah, we're heading back down the front stretch right now. The sky's getting murky. It's actually raining. They're in orange. You can actually see the rain from here. But head down the front stretch right now, and we're back to the finish line. So we get down to go stand about where the flagger stand is going to be. So that's the view into turn 1. That's the view coming out of 4. So yeah, there you have it, a lap around Dreamfield Kartway.